All right, guys. So back at my boy Derek Local's Quality Gaming for his trophy tournament. I'm about to rush myself inside. It is I drove past literally. It looks super crowded. You guys might not even get this clip depending on if I can get in the tournament or not. So yeah, man, we're just gonna shoot straight into the video. With all that being said, let's get into it. Without further ado, let's begin.
Stardust, black rose, no hope, life low. I'm trying to reach a new level. I got the key to the temple. I set a trap in my mental. This is the one that's gonna end up. Stardust, black rose, no hope, life low.
Alright guys, so I was actually able to sign up for the tournament. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be out of luck, but luckily it wasn't overcrowded or packed yet. They set up some extra tables. As you guys can see, literally the last tournament of the year. I'm gonna do a little pan around the room. So yeah, my boy Warren showing me his hero list, about to play some of my heroes. How you like the deck so far, Warren?
I think I'm gonna like this deck so far. I've been wanting to play this deck for a very long time.
A very long time?
Because like at first I went with deck with Malicious Bane and just a little expensive, and I just couldn't afford this deck at the time.
Yeah, the deck is pretty pricey, but now you got the reprints. Oh, it's so weird as a secret, bro.
It's weird as a secret though, but I feel like I'm gonna do my deck.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
And I just gotta do is learn the combos. Once I learn the combos, get all the combos down packed up, you should be.
Well, you know I got all the videos, so man, you check the videos out, you'll be good, dog. So yeah, I did make some modifications to my deck. So I added Cross-Out Designator back to the side deck. I never sided it, so I'm gonna try siding out because I did miss it yesterday, my yesterday tournament. And I'm main decking my 3 of TTTs because people have been saying, hey man, try out TTT in the main deck over Cross-Out, so why not, man? I'm just gonna try it out today, see how good it is. So yeah, man, I guess I'll just catch you guys after round 1, man. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, coming into round 1, I ended up playing against my boy Anthony using his Invoke Dogmatic Shadow deck. Now you guys already know I'm out for blood in this game because literally he beat me the last 3 times we played in the tournament, so I haven't beat him in a while. So definitely I was out to get a victory, and finally I drew a good hand game 1. He said his game 1 hand was okay, wasn't the best. It didn't seem that bad, but I don't know. I mean, he did have a hand trap and he did have the pot of prosperity, and I was able to make Darklaw Sunriser. And I honestly forgot, and like I learned from this game in general, because there's been plenty of times I played against this deck where I could have made Darklaw, but I opted for the Plasma Sunriser play. I learned in this game against him that Darklaw Plasma, while it doesn't automatically beat this deck, Darklaw makes this deck burn through so many resources. By the time they get rid of Darklaw, you can OTK because they can't really do none of their Dogmatic combos. So Darklaw pretty much craps on half the deck's engine, making them rely on DPE and the Invoked engine, which is pretty much easy victories for you if you're a hero player. So game 1, I was able to snatch it because I made Darklaw burn through his resources, and Darklaw also shut off droplets. Coming to game 2, however, I opened up a lit hand as well. He set 2 pads. Now this game, he did draw bad. I give it that. He did open up the droplets, though, however, to stop some of my plays. And his hand, he has the Nibiru as well. So I'm going to start popping off, and he ended up having the Dogmatic Monster, Chain Nibiru. So he did a pretty cool combo, and he also had There Can Only Be One with the top deck Fusion Destiny. Now I possibly could have came back, however, There Can Only Be One with Fusion Destiny for DB off the top deck was way too much for me to handle. And even though I top deck my own Fusion Destiny, to try to counter out his DP, we had a cool little DP interaction. My DPE was stronger than his because DP was reducing the monster attack power. So I thought I was going to come back for a minute. And honestly, if it wasn't for There Can Only Be One, this would have been definitely a good 2-0 because, yeah, that card was literally just saving his butt. Like, I hate that card. Like, I don't know, man. Do you guys think There Can Only Be One should be a ban-worthy card? Let me know if it comments down below. Like, I like it for decks that can run it, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it's a little too oppressive. I don't know how I feel about that card yet. But yeah, man, long story short, There Can Only Be One is going to win him game 2 because he gave him enough time to just stall me out and make up his plays. Game 3, I sat in my Cross-Out Designator because I took him out the main deck for TTTs. And I opened up Fusion Destiny Cross-Out Designator. So I went first turn DPE Plasma combo because I honestly didn't want to deal with that Dogmatica crap. And I started just popping off, and I actually opened up anti-spell fragments as well, which helped me win the game because I started in anti-spell fragments as well. So yeah, man, I actually won this game this time. Alright guys, so round 1 of the ring, I beat my boy Anthony. Finally, after like 20 times, he's smacked me up, but I got it this time. I opened up really good. Tony said his opponent didn't draw that well.
Oh, my opponent drew God.
Godly? Ooh, that's crappy. How you do, Casper? Did pretty decent? That's good, that's good. So, yeah, man, I was actually pretty excited. It was a good grinder game, but I just had the outs, man. I can't complain. Bro, TTT is amazing. I ain't gonna lie. TTT cat won me game 2. I'm sorry, gaming 1. So, yeah, man, I'm just having fun, trying my new list out, and honestly, new sleeves help. So, yeah, we gonna show 'em what? Oh, snap. Yugi tats. I forgot, man. My boy's tatted up. Man, what's next? What's next?
What's next? Duo.
Okay, nice. Get Exodia arms on your fingers. That'd be dope.
Yeah, and I'm doing a Toon sleeve.
Toon sleeve? Now, you got other Toon tattoos too, right?
I do, yeah. I have Toon sleeves full of too.
Let me see. Gotta show the people.
Shit.
That's your classic one. Oh, that's sick, bro. Nice. But yeah, man, I'm gonna catch you guys at after round 2. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, coming up to round 2 of the tournament, I ended up playing against Eldritch Traps. Now, you know, before the tournament, I'm like, man, why can't I play against Eldritch Traps? And the reason why I told myself that is because I took Red Reboot out of my side deck. Now, obviously, this is locals. I could have added it back, truthfully, but I ain't finna be on no cheating stuff because obviously I didn't know I was gonna play against this freaking deck, and obviously, who knows if I was gonna run into it again. So nevertheless, man, I made up my Plasma Sunriser combo. He set 5 pass. I'm just like, here we go. So game 1, he had there can only be 1 and Imperial Order. And I'm actually going to win this game because he did Solemn Judgment twice and he has Imperial Order on the field. So he's burning way too much life points. Like if life points was an issue, he would have won. But I think at this point he had like 1,300. So I just summoned the monster, beat over his Link monster, and I won the game. Game 2, however, he's going to decide to go first, and I believe he sized in Dogmatica stuff. Like, the deck list was weird, but weird in a good way because it can run a lot. It was like literally running everything. Like, it was like a TV show you could deck. No, actually, he had made me go first, which is weird. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I started just popping off, doing my combos, doing everything. On his turn, he actually had Evenly Matched. Because I had set up a field where I can just try to counteract his plays. And Evenly Matched kind of crapped on me. I was pretty sad. So Evenly Matched plus set 3 plus a lot of back row was like, yeah. And honestly, it's like playing Yu-Gi-Oh in this format, sometimes you'll forget that Evenly Matched is a thing. And I noticed he had the Red Eyes Fusion. So this is my first time seeing somebody play a Red Eyes Fusion with the DPE package. I've seen it online after this. So I guess that's a new trend now, and I wasn't ready for it. Comes to game 3, I decided to go first because I took a loss, and I'm like, man, I really don't want to lose no stupid Red Eyes deck. But nevertheless, I drew a pretty decent hand. I set up a play with Sunriser. I didn't have any hand traps, didn't have any counter cards, and he top decked the Red Eyes Fusion, and yeah, this is why I'm scared of Dragons.
Alright guys, game round 2, I ended up losing against freaking hand traps slash freaking, well, not even hand traps, what am I saying? There can only be 1 dot freaking everything dot deck, bro. Like, it was so goofy. Like, I'm going to my car right now because next round's gonna start soon. Literally, I won game 1 because I got lucky because I had Honestly Hills and he burned himself with Imperial Order. Game 2, I got there can only be 1 to death. Game 3, he's freaking drew Red Eyes Fusion. He's playing Fusion Destiny and Red Eyes Fusion. I'm just like, oh my god. Like, I had a good hand and just I couldn't do anything. Like, he had it. Like, what can I do? Like, Red Eyes Fusion is the only, like, he literally had an out to everything. It was freaking stupid. I hate road decks like that. Not because, like, the players I find are just like, ugh. Losing like in ways where any deck can lose is just goofy, man. But anyway, GoPro's gonna die. I'm gonna charge it up. I'm gonna catch you guys after the next round, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, coming into round 3 of the tournament, I ended up playing against Lyricist Trabrigade, aka Bird Up. And in this game, I kind of did terrible. Like, game 1, I lost Dyro. My opponent I had a good hand too, which was insane. But it didn't matter because I didn't open up no hand traps. And against decks like Bird Up, Sword Soul, Drytron, there's too many decks where it's like, if you don't open up hand traps and they go first, you're 90% guaranteed to lose unless you top deck like a Forbidden Dropless or a Dark Riddle No More. And that's the only thing I hate about the current format versus the last format, because at least in the last format, the only deck that could do that was like Drytron, but that deck was easy to counter. It's like now that there's multiple decks that literally just break my board or bust, I feel like the format is kind of toxic. Like, literally, I shouldn't have to open up a hand trap just to beat you, or I shouldn't have to open up a Dropless just to beat you. But hey, man, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! I was a little salty during this game. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little heated. Not at my opponent. My opponent's cool. I've been knowing the guy for years, named Dominic. But the thing is it's like this deck just has so much counters, and I discovered they had a trap that can negate spells. So I top deck Fusion Dance and he negated my spell. I'm like, how? And the trap says, hey, when you have 4 different attributes on the board, you can just negate. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know this deck could do that. And apparently the card been out forever. So in this game, I was just shocked by a lot of stuff that the new build of this deck can do. And I did open up Nibiru against this deck game too. I think I Nibiru'd early though, because he still popped off. So yeah, man, I ended up taking an L in this game as well. And this, yeah, I was pretty sad. Catch you guys in the next round. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, so round 3 is over, I guess. Yeah, I ended up losing again, so I'm probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, 'cause I don't think I'm gonna do good after this. Can't top 8, can't get a, I never play every trophy tournament, like start off good, then just scrub out in the middle of the tournament. Like, he went first. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, he went first. No hand traps, Lyricist Tri Brigade. Game 2, I brick. Yugioh. How'd your game go? Good?
I got the same deck you did and I got destroyed.
Damn. Sorry to hear that, man. One game.
He didn't do all.
Subscribe to my boy, man. Screwed Yugioh. Whenever he uploads again.
I'm time to come back.
But yeah, man. Frustrating, but it is what it is. Nah. Catch you guys at the next round. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, coming to my last round of the tournament. At this point I'm X2. And spoiler alert, I did lose this game as well. I played up against my boy Screwdaroos Yugioh with his Virtual World deck. I won the die roll, so I actually opened up a pretty solid hand. I was able to go for first turn, DPE, Dark Law, and I believe Sunriser. Like, I had one of them hands where it's just like, yeah, this is a busted hand. And I've just been learning, I'm still learning a lot of the new DPE combos, because there's tons of different combos you can do with DPE thanks to things like Denier. But anyway, man, I had like DPE, Dark Law, Sunriser, and while he did shut off Dark Law, it was just too much for him to handle, and it was GG no re. Coming to game 2, however, I don't believe I drew that good game 2, now that I think about it, because like literally Virtual World's not one of those decks like it could brick, which is why I don't mind it, but once it starts going, if you don't have hand traps, you lose. Virtual World, in my opinion, is it's kind of like it's a deck that can make break my board or bust, but it's more fair because it don't like it has plays, but it don't have plays where it's just like ridiculous. Kind of similar to Heroes. Like Heroes first turn Dark Law Plasma, like it's good, but it's not insane to the point where your opponent can't play Yugioh. You feel me? So anyway, I had plays to out the field. I just couldn't out the main negate monster, and that one negate was enough to just crap on me. Like, that's the thing about Heroes. Sometimes when your hand is like kinda okay, well, it's not the best, one negate can just do it for you. And in game 3, I believe I bricked in this game because I just had Rhoda and he had negate, and that was all she wrote.
Alright guys, so it's like literally a week later, man. Shout out to you guys that made it to the end of the video. Sorry for the vlog being a shorter vlog. Like, I gotta get a sip of my coffee, man. And I just gotta say, man, if you guys ain't making your coffee with a French press, you guys are missing out. But yeah, man, reflections on the tournament, bro, because this is like literally a week later, bro. I did terrible, like X3, bro. I was just like, ain't gonna lie, after the last duel, I was so freaking heated. Not at my opponent. My opponent, Screwdaroos, is a cool dude. It was just the fact that I went X3 and I haven't won X3 in forever. I'm like, you know what, Chris, this ain't a good look. You don't want to be at the shop with the mad face all day because you lost. Now, obviously, there's more going on in my life than a Yu-Gi-Oh loss. So the Yu-Gi-Oh loss on top of my personal life issues was kind of just like, made it worse. But nevertheless, man, I really enjoyed myself, to say the least. It's good to see everybody. That was my last time at that shop until the city of Chicago lift their C-19 vaccine mandate. So right now, your boy's gonna be going to a lot of the suburban locals that's outside of my county. I had a locals planned this week, but guess what else happened, man? I don't know why this year is just sucking for me so far. To make a long story short, there were some issues with my work schedule for the last week of the year, where I had the last week off, but they changed my schedule. I forgot that they even do that because of the type of schedule I have. And they ended up causing me missing 2 days of work, which ended up hurt me and losing my holiday pay. So instead of me going to locals to stay ahead of schedule to get my vlogs, like I said, I filmed this vlog on the 31st that you guys are watching today, and I'm finishing editing it the day of. So the day I'm done editing it is the day you guys are gonna get it. So since I missed both my holiday pays, that's like me missing essentially 4 days of work. So my paycheck this week got cut in half, which is whatever. My boss told me because my boss understood. It's just that since I work for a big corporation, the corporate couldn't do nothing about it. My boss told me the only thing I could do is just do overtime and then have my next check be fat. So literally Saturday, my day off, on my birthday weekend, I worked 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Now the best thing about it is, since I do work from home, it was a little easier. But I'm like, bro, is this what celebrity jail feels like? Because I'm bored. I'm doing things, but I was so freaking bored, right? So freaking bored. So nevertheless, I did enjoy my birthday though. If you guys watch my stories, ran into my boy Saki. We bought some sake together on Friday. He also was able to trade me a Forbidden Droplet. So shout out to Saki, bro. So your boy need 2 more Forbidden Droplets. One thing I want to do for 2022 is take my deck building more seriously. And I forgot who told me. I don't know if it was my boy Charles or somebody, but somebody told me, and I say, Chris, they're right. Why ain't I having all the expensive cards? I should have at least the expensive cards. So moving forward, when there's a card like Droplets that's like 100 or something bucks, even though I'm not traveling to big tournaments, I'm still gonna pick that card up for content purposes. I'll just take my YouTube money and reinvest into buying those cards. So there's somebody in the Chicagoland area who got extra Droplets. Let me know. I'll try to pick them up from you. I need 2 more, but yeah, the current format right now calls for the Forbidden Droplet in the main deck. That's one thing I learned from this tournament. Forbidden Droplet is a must in this format. Bird Up is freaking insane. Like, I just got done watching Cap G's video. Shout out to Mega Capital G, man. OG YouTuber. He gave me a lot of love. I'm gonna give him love back. He made a video about YouTubers and how they're all saying everything should get banned. And the big hot topic in the YouTuber community, like, I don't watch nobody outside of me and my boy V and Team API. I don't really watch other YouTubers outside of people who I like. So I didn't know what the hype was. People want Protos from Sorosol, man. If you guys don't know, Protos is that card that says pretty much when you bring them out by banishing a different attribute, that attribute can't use their effects. And like I put in this comment section, because Cap G he thinks the card shouldn't be banned either. And I agree with him. Like, bro, this card Protos is not that good. It's only good at locals. Reason being is because you know what your opponent's gonna play, because most people at locals like myself play the same deck every week. So people know what to counter against you. But in like a big tournament, regionals, YCS, you're literally gambling. So that card is crappy in game 1. I can see people siding it in, but game 1, that card is crap for Sore Soul. So I'm more scared of Bird Up, because Bird Up does way too much with little to no hands. And it's just like, ugh. But I think this is because we're at the end of the format. Starting the format, I was lit, topping locals every week, going X1 or greater. And I think Heroes at that point was tier 1.5, tier 1. Now, the way the format is, Heroes definitely got bumped down to tier 2. Nevertheless, man, there's been hero players who's been killing it this format. And I noticed one thing about them. They all play Forbidden Droplet. So Forbidden Droplet right now is a must for the current meta. And your boy's on the hunt for them. So if I could get at least 1 more, I'll be happy. 2 will be optimal, 1 more will be accessible. So with all that being said, man, post your thoughts and opinions about this video in the comment section down below. Like the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. We need 500 likes to the video go. All right, man, it's your boy Rogue. I'm on the clock at my real job. And yeah, man, just finishing up editing this video. And yeah, I'm signing out, man. I hope we get a ban list soon. Peace.